Hello and welcome to day 19 of Vlogmas. I am in the studio as always. Today is a busy work day. I've got a full work day because it's Wednesday, so the kids are at after school club, which means I don't need to pick them up until 5:30 at the latest. I usually pick them up about 5, but we'll see how the day goes. Today is all about labelling and packing the clubs. So that is the final Discworld club and the final Rainbow Minis club. It's also anybody who used my hold and ship option, so where you get the whole quarter in one go. It's also anybody that, because it's the end of the year, it's that as well. So going through those and packing all of those up as well. So after all my talk yesterday of not showing you yarn in black and white because it's boring, today you're going to get yarn in black and white because I was trying to work out what do I do for Vlogmas today. And with the kids at after school club, I'm not going to be home until 5:30ish. Then I'm going to have to get dinner cooked. Then I'm going to have to get the kids to bed. It's going to be a busy day. I'm not going to have time this evening really to sit down and do anything Vlogmas wise. I've also got a Patreon Discord knit and natter tonight, which I must not forget about. So I won't have a lot of time this evening to get stuff recorded. So we're having a workday vlog. So join me as I label and pack up all of the orders. I'm a bit worried that I don't have enough postal bags because I got an email from the people I got my postal bags from earlier in December, a really nice email. I get my postage bags from Kilby, which is a packaging company. A lot of indie dyers use them. A lot of small businesses use them. They're brilliant. I have a slight issue in that my address, they put me as Highlands and Islands. I'm not. Dundee is not Highlands and Islands. I'm very much normal Scotland on a normal postal route. But for some reason, their new website won't let me order directly from the website, which is a bit of a pain. So basically every time I want to order from them, I have to drop them an email, and we do it that way via bank transfer, which is fine. You know, it's not a big issue. But I very nicely got an email from them just to say, was I going to want to order anything in December because it's their busiest season? So if I got back to them and, you know, they'll get it out. And I was like, no, I'm fine. December's my quieter season. I don't need any more postal bags. And then as the month's gone on, I've been watching my postal bag stock dwindle. And then I was like, oh no, I've got to pack all the clubs up. So yeah. Hopefully it'll be all right. I've got loads of the small ones, but let's have a wander. I'm trying to, you're going to go black and white, sorry, because I've just realised that walking across here, you're going to end up seeing yarn that you shouldn't have been seeing. I've got loads of these small ones, which are perfect for the mini club. They're kind of this size. They're perfect for the mini club. I can get 70-gram sock sets in them, and at a push, I can get single skeins in them. But these are the ones that are dwindling. These are the ones that I can get I can get up to 5 skeins of yarn just about in these ones. And I generally ship sock sets or 100-gram skeins of yarn in these. But I do have a load of these slightly bigger ones. So worst case scenario, I can send them in bigger packaging. I also have some even bigger ones, which are the ones that the Advents went in. I have got a stock of those in the cupboard still. So again, worst case scenario, your club packages will just come in giant packaging. But yeah, I totally should have ordered more. I bet Kilby have got some kind of clever little system that's like, oh, she usually orders this regularly and she hasn't ordered for a while, so she's probably due an order soon, so we'll email her. And then my brain went, no, I'll be fine. And yeah, I'm not, but hopefully I will be by the end of today. So yeah, I need to go and get on. I need to get on with labelling yarn, really. I'm going to make a cup of tea first, I think, and get labelling. that's all of the Discworld Club skeined. Well, it was already skeined, but all the Discworld Club labelled. Now on to the more complicated part, which is the mini club. This is what makes the minis more fiddly. I needed to put them in bags or cellophane bags this year because obviously, let's put it down so that we can go back to colour. So obviously, because this year's Rainbow Mini Club was a massive, giant kind of fade across the whole year, you needed to know what order the minis went in. So putting them in a cellophane bag so that you'd know like 1 to 5 made the most sense. But it is fiddly, it takes time to pack them, and yeah, it's a pain basically. So I'm quite excited that next year's mini club I can go back to being in bundles because that is so much easier and quicker and nicer and yeah, just better. I do use, the bags that I use are compostable ones, so they aren't plastic, they are made from cellulose of some kind, and you can just stick them in your food waste bin and they will biodegrade. I think you're supposed to cut them up and put them in your food waste bin, but they will biodegrade and are compostable. So there is that. There is a positive with them. But yeah, that is definitely one of the fiddlier bits and pieces. And the annoying thing is that they still don't tend to go large letter. I mean, most of that's my post bags. But I find 20 gram mini skeins are a little bit tight for a large letter parcel. I have a thingy. Where's my thingy? I have a thing. So this is like a postage ruler, if that makes sense. So the small slot here is what will go as a standard letter, and the larger slot here is what will go as a large letter. And as you can see, the 20 gram mini skeins are a little bit of a thing. They'll go through, but once they're in packaging, even in like a flat envelope or something like that, they're a bit of a squeeze. And sometimes post offices can be fussy and they say that your large letter needs to be able to go through without having to be pulled through. So yeah, 20 grams are sometimes a little bit fussy. 10 gram ones probably could go. I haven't packed up any 10 gram ones yet. 10 gram ones probably could go, but again, by the time you've got them in packaging, sometimes it gets a little bit tight on the large letter front. Plus, I would need different envelopes because my postage bags are definitely not large letter postage bags. I used to just get away with it putting them in boxes, but that was a pain every month having to build the boxes, and that took even longer than putting them in the cellophane packaging. So yeah, anyway, I'm chatting too much. I need to go on with work. Too big. The Mini Skein Club, all packed in their little bags. It is, I don't know, what time is it? 11:30. That's not bad. We've powered through pretty well. So Discworld is packed, Mini Skein Club is packed. I've got a couple of other orders that are die to order and things like that that are due to go out this week, and they need to be labelled quickly. And then it's time to start packing and getting things into shipping bags and doing postage and all of that kind of stuff. Amusingly, the die to order colourway that I am packing up, I thought to myself, oh, I can show some yarn in colour. That'll be good. Yeah, I can show you some yarn in colour. It's grey anyway. So yeah, sorry, no colourful yarn today. Right, all of the monthly Discworld orders are packed and all of the ship monthly Discworld orders are packed. So it's just the hold and ship ones to go and all of the mini club. It is, what time is it? It's just gone 1 o'clock. So I'm hoping I should have time to get them all done today. There's probably a few that I'll need to leave until tomorrow. You get those slightly more complicated orders where I've got an order from a customer who's ordered multiple things, but then she's also won a prize on the podcast, so I need to put that in, and like that requires thought. And I don't have a brain for thinking today. So some of those ones I might pack them up tomorrow, but that's fine. As long as I can get the bulk of, like the majority of them sort of all packed up and ready to go today, ready to go today. They'll go first thing tomorrow. I'll stick them in their postage bags and they'll come home with me and they'll sit in my car overnight and then they'll go to the delivery office first thing in the morning because the delivery office is only open from 8 till 10 a.m. anyway, and I will drop them off. The Royal Mail postal bags have been look at me like all squitching my head in my glasses, I'm tired. The Royal Mail postal bags have been a lifesaver. It's ridiculous. I've been going to this delivery office for over 5 years now. I know the guys there really, really well. Like, we say hello, we chat every time I go. And then they had a new member of staff who I came in a couple of times with my reusable shopping bags full of packages. And she looked at me and she went, "Would it be easier for you to have postal sacks?" And I was like, maybe. I didn't know that was a thing. So she gave me a load of postal sacks, and now I turn up with my postal sacks and hand them over, and instead of having to stand there and wait while they scan in every single package so that I can get my bags back, they just give me new postal sacks and they take my bags, and when they're not busy they scan them all in, and it's amazing. It's so much quicker. Took 5 years to get there but it's so much quicker. Oh dearie me, I don't know. I need to keep packing orders. We are a little over halfway through. Apologies for the noise in the background. My printer is printing shipping labels. Yay! We are a little over halfway through. So all of the Discworld has now been packed entirely. And that's about... So I had 52 Discworld orders that has been packed. And I think I've got around 40 something for the Rainbow Mini Club. So yeah, a little over halfway through. It is 2 o'clock. Not sure I'm going to get it all done today. I've got, what, 3, 4... I've got 3 hours, so maybe I will. But now we're going to stick endless shipping labels on packaging. Right, 5-minute break to open Advents before I crack on with packing the minis. We've got Lonely Knitter, day 18. That is so pretty. Loving that with the black in there as well. That's really, really fun. Always try to be nice, but never fail to be kind is the little thing in there today. Then we have got Henny Penny Makes, day 18. Ooh. Very dark blues. That's pretty too. Very nice. And then finally we have got Blue Fern yarns. Yeah, nice greens. We are definitely moving into the greens with this advent calendar. Very, very pretty. Yeah, packing is one of the most tedious parts of running a small business like mine, I think, for me, certainly. It's just so monotonous. Like, if I could have 90% of what I do be... Oh, it must be 2:30, my alarm's going off. That's my normal one to remind me that I need to pick up the kids, but I don't need to today. If I could have like 90% of my business be dyeing pretty yarn, that would be amazing, but unfortunately that is not how it works. Probably only about 20% of what I do on a daily basis is actually dyeing pretty yarn. You've then got the scanning and the labelling and the packing, and then of course you've got all the social media and the advertising, and not to mention all the everyday boring admin tasks of doing accounts and taxes and all of that kind of thing. Also photography and all of that kind of bit as well, and HR because you've got to deal with customers and answer customer queries and all of that kind of stuff as well. It's like running I was about to say it's like running an entire company by yourself, but that is exactly what running a small business is like. It is running an entire company by yourself and being every department most of the time without having had any training for it. We're just winging it. We're making it up as we go along. Anyway, I am going to go crack on with packing the mini orders, and I am going to leave you in Tom's hands because he has sent me a few more snippets from Hong Kong. So I shall leave you with him for a little bit.
And welcome again to Hong Kong. I'm just sat on the beautiful Hong Kong University campus, just near where we're having the conference, and just waiting for my session where I'm going to present one of my papers. But I thought, I'm travelling home today, later tonight, I thought I'd share with you today's joke of the day. What do you get if you cross a snowman with a vampire? Frostbite.
I hope Tom kept you company for a while. It is 20 past 4 and I am done. I have got all of the clubs packed, apart from a few little odds and ends that I need to sort out tomorrow. I have got all of the clubs packed. I have got 3 full postal sacks to go in the post tomorrow. I think I worked out that it was 87 packages. Yeah, that's a fair amount. I'm not surprised it's taken me all day. I am going to sit down now, I think, and start getting this edited because, as I said, I have got my Discord knit and natter tonight. So I'm not going to get a lot of time for editing tonight. So I'm thinking if I don't need to pick the kids up for I don't really need to leave for another half hour, 45 minutes to go and pick the kids up. So hopefully I can get this edited. I can't upload it here because the internet at the studio is shocking. I have a mobile internet hub thing because I really, really struggled. There was an issue with the address when I first moved in, and I really struggled to get an internet provider that would give me internet because the address was wrong. Now we've worked out what the address issue is, in that the letting agents gave me the wrong postcode. It might work out fine, but for the moment, I've got a giffgaff SIM card in one of those little Wi-Fi hubs. So I've basically got kind of Wi-Fi but through mobile internet. I would have just done it through my phone, but my signal, I'm on EE, I think, I don't know, and the signal here is really, really bad, but giffgaff signal is fine, but it isn't the speediest of internets, and it isn't very good. Like if I'm doing multiple things, I've had the kids here before, and I've been trying to stream something and watch like some Netflix while I'm scanning, and then they've been trying to watch something, and that doesn't work. You can't watch multiple things at the same time. It's very much a one device at a time, and you're okay, but add any more and it gets grumpy. Anyway, I am rambling. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I'm very aware it's just been me working and then randomly chatting to you about me working, but sometimes those vlogs go down quite well. This is the reality of a work day for me quite often. At least once a month when I get a day of packing up the clubs, this is my work day. I literally spend it packing clubs and doing very, very little else. Yeah, the realities of running a small business. But yeah, this is a proper kind of behind the scenes of it all, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to leave you to it. I am going to get this edited. Tom, I think, hopefully, did joke of the day for us. So we are all done for the day, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Bye.